And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Vic.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches. We're watching something stupid. You're watching us watch that stupid thing.
Yeah. Or maybe you're not. Maybe you're just listening to it. Maybe you're watching something else. Maybe you're watching a different YouTube channel while listening to us to see if they sync up in any way.
And they're just
So if that's
infuriated
the
because
case-
none of the jokes make any sense to what they're watching.
That's right. Yeah.
It's such an honor to have you glorious human beings back with us. And we're going to provide you with some comedy. And if you laugh during this video, please subscribe. If you've gotten a chuckle or a ha-ha or a ho-ho-ho, then you might be watching a different video. But if you laugh, then subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I got to assume
That's right.
Santa
If you-
subscribes to the channel.
Yeah.
I
think
believe he
so.
does. I believe he was
He's
our
a fan.
146th subscriber.
Hey, there you go. All right, well,
Only
we're
because we
watching
asked for that
today,
Christmas, though.
boys, we're watching something pretty special. We are watching
Yeah.
the Buttercream Gang in Secret
Yeah.
of Treasure Mountain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, see, I hear that title, and I think they thought, you know what? We did a gang-themed one to teach people a lesson. No one watched that. So we got to kick it up a notch. Let's add some Huckleberry Finn pirate treasure bullshit to this one, you know, to really get an audience in here. That's what
I'm
guessing.
curious. I'm curious as to how the Buttercream Gang jumps members in.
They have to churn butter, right? Probably.
Probably, yeah, because there's usually some sort of violent gang initiation. you
Yeah,
know?
there usually is.
So what's their hazing ritual?
Yeah.
You gotta turn that in the cheek. Turn that in the cheek. They just yell at them.
We have also been informed that there is no third Buttercream movie.
Yet.
Not yet.
So get those start that internet campaign, start that GoFundMe. You know, let's get this done. Let's get
We
this
want
done.
hashtag Buttercream3 trending, okay? Let's get that going.
Yes. Let's get one more movie and 6 seasons of a show.
Yeah.
That's right.
Netflix imagining.
All right, well, shall we get to where we watch these movies?
Yes,
What?
we can't do that here.
Yeah, let's do it. There we are. We made it just in time for the movie.
Not the set, or is that like a film logo? Okay. Cool.
Yeah, this is the film logo for sure.
Okay, good.
Okay. Feature films for families. The 4 Fs.
Why didn't they use the 4 big Fs like that? It could have been perfect.
I would prefer films against families. The Buttercream Gang in. Like, they say it as if it's like somebody, we should all know who the
The
Buttercream
Buttercream Gang. Guys, it's the Buttercream Gang.
is. New Buttercream Gang movie.
I like they've got the Indiana Jones font there.
And a map there, too, like Indiana Jones.
Well, that's clearly what they were trying to get, you know?
Oh, yeah, this is the classic Buttercream sounds.
Yeah.
This is what we've come to expect from the Buttercream Gang movies. All because of that Michael L. McDonough post-mixing work there.
Yeah. Mad respect on the sound mixing.
Old stuff music.
The real question is how many of these are different people and not just like aliases of like the 1 or 2 guys that are involved with this.
Yeah.
Scott H. Swaffward. I mean, come on.
Come on, take those.
We're taking it all the way back to 1562. That's how far back the Buttercream lore begins.
Yep.
Buttercream Gang. They have to fight Hitler later.
Yeah, they fight Hitler as well, probably.
Okay. Spanish conquistador.
Yep.
Walk poorly.
Treasure being
Okay. We must be looking for Cortez's treasure.
Now, savages will have our hides the way you lumber.
It's Maggot's fault. He pushed me too hard to make me stumble.
Do not.
Do
not.
Oh, he's a guy. He just pushed him, and that's okay. I thought that was a little harsh for a Buttercream Gang movie, starting off with a Spaniard getting killed.
Stop.
But I can shoot him.
Ambush.
Are you ready to shoot 100 more?
No.
Why are they hiding? Why do you hide treasure? Why do you send it?
Walk poorly.
Why are they hiding? Really, they went pretty far to hide this. You know, they went pretty far inland. I don't think the Buttercream Gang, from the first movie, they didn't look like they lived by the ocean.
Hurry!
It was where was the Buttercream Gang? In Illinois?
Like that, yeah.
The guy went up to Chicago, right?
Yeah, he went to Chicago, yeah.
Right. When he becomes a violent gang member.
Why are they doing this?
But when thou art bidden, go and sit in the lowest room, that when he that badly cometh, he may say unto thee, Friend, go up higher. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased.
William Shakespeare?
And he that humbleth himself shall be exalted.
Some sort of monk.
Yeah, looks like a monk.
10 and 11.
But not Detective Monk. That's Tony Shalhoub. That's a big torch.
Well, it's dark underground.
You want to be the biggest torch in the smallest cave. You don't want to be a small torch in a big cave.
I'm going to say that I'm guessing this is not going to be a very historically accurate movie.
Oh, man, these guys just returning to Plato's cave after being like, you know what? Nope, not for me out there. Let me see them shadows dancing, please.
Yeah, that's right. I'm happy just watching the shadow play, guys. Because out there's fucking crazy.
Yeah, not for me.
No, thank you.
Father! Good day, my sons. You have
Oh, he's their father. That makes sense. Well, their mother must be around here somewhere.
Being pursued by many of these savages.
Then why did you come back here, Captain Almodovar?
Yeah, that does seem a dumb idea.
I refuse to let our gold fall into the wrong hands.
And those would, of course, be any hands but your own, Captain. How many men do you have left?
And why do you have gold? Where'd you get gold? This isn't South America. This is North America. I don't think they have a lot of gold up here in Illinois.
To this expedition. You will help us hide this gold, or I will offer you to these savages to buy my freedom.
Put it over here.
I mean, just dump it anywhere in the large cave system I inhabit.
They will fight us for their own land as we will fight
for no disclosed reason.
My obligation to this expedition will end, no doubt, giving the last rites to your band of marauders here.
Comedic band of marauders.
Each of us will have only part of the map. And we will swear an oath to meet Santa Ynez.
Yeah, yes. There you go. Split up the map. Good idea, everybody.
And as for these men, they are forbidden to make an oath to God over gold that has blood on it.
You will swear on the eyes of your children that you and your sons and their sons unto the 7th generation,
My children don't die.
me and mine until this gold is delivered again unto my family.
I swear.
What was that?
I didn't know that the European rape of the Americas was so comedic. I, for one, didn't know that. I thought it was a horrible, horrible time. But no, these guys make it look quite charming and funny.
Well, they got the fat guy. They got the comic relief.
Yeah, they got everything. I bet when they give those smallpox blankets to the natives, it's going to be like wop, 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 wop music.
The creator
As they're dying of sores.
from its mother, the earth.
Glad that hat technology evolved to make them lighter and more comfortable.
Yeah, yeah.
Rather than made
Can you
of
imagine-
metal.
Yeah, can you imagine MLB? They're out there, they got these big heavy metal helmets on.
Fall into evil hands.
But meanwhile, the native guys outside going, you know I know every inch of this land, right? You know we know you're in the cave.
What the hell kind of cut was that?
Jarring jump cut, smash cut.
Now, how many of the original Buttercreamers you guys think are going to return?
Well, I think that guy's there. But that's I recognize the guy in the back to the right there.
I expect all of them.
The whole gang?
Yes.
Oh, gang.
I mean,
This is
if
actually
you've
not
seen
in
the
the future.
if you've seen the
This is
first
still-
movie, you're heavily emotionally invested in the outcome of these
Right.
characters.
Right.
Don't you want to try on the water skis?
Me? Oh, water ski? No, I'll leave all the fancy moves to my nephew Eldon.
Get it, Dad?
Well, maybe fancy wasn't the right word.
Poor Eldon.
No, he's drowned.
Trying all day with no luck.
At least he hasn't broken his neck yet.
Well, I've always been taught that persistence.
Oh, it's like Chekhov's gun. You mentioned it. By the end of this movie, he'd better break his neck.
Lower the water level 3 feet.
Like, that kid was definitely from the first movie.
For another spin around the lake. Then we'll come back and try it again, okay, buddy?
Don't worry about it, Eldon. You'll catch on sooner or later. Remember, Buttercreamers never give up. I'm gonna master the water skiing stuff, if it's the last thing I do.
Normally I'd say don't hold your breath, but in this case, I think you better.
Ho, 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 take that,
Whoa,
buddy.
snap!
I'm good at something if you quit trying.
Pretty severe burn. Good thing he's by the water.
Wow, he ascended from the water like the plane in Tommy Tricker 2.
I'm assuming this is where they were living the first one. Are they like at camp or on vacation or something?
I don't remember a mountainous terrain.
No! Very much like a real army prairie kind of vibe in the first.
Buttercreamers never give up. That's one of the rules of buttercreaming.
This movie only came out a year later.
Too many skis.
Really? The kid looks much older.
Let's try this with just one.
Maybe Buttercream Gang 3 will come out a year from now.
There you go.
Well, I'll say it right now. If the studio responsible for Buttercream Gang 1 and 2 won't make it, we will make Buttercream Gang 3.
Hey, I think your leg's changing,
That's
Mr.
right.
That's right. We'll make it our mission to reunite the Buttercream Gang.
That's right.
This time.
You mean a real Indian arrowhead? Are you sure?
Looks like an old rock to me.
It is made of stone, Jesse. But you see those grooves? Those are man-made. Time has chipped away at the original shape of this, but it's a real arrowhead. It could be 100 years old. 300 years old, for that matter.
Make it 500.
Do you know what?
Right here's 7.
Oh, bet.
So there were at least 4 different people that have returned for this second one.
Fair enough.
I don't know who they played,
Okay.
but I mean their names were in both of them.
Stop the boat!
Well, our friend in the chat is saying that all the original casts from the gang were all returns except for Pete.
Stop the boat!
Yeah, he's still doing good in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, that rope almost decapitated that child.
Let me go, man. Let me go. I gotta save her. It's okay. It's okay, okay. Come on, hero. Hold still. Yeah, some hero I turned out to be. It's a
Hero? You were trying to water ski with one ski, and that's what a hero is to you?
I think he was trying to take the thing off because he saw the rope around the girl's
Oh,
neck.
I
He was
see.
trying to
Okay.
Buttercreamers need
save her.
Yeah, we do. I mean, no, we don't.
Buttercreamers.
What I mean is that I know what you mean. Maybe you're right. But just once, I'd like to be the hero instead of it always being Scott. Eldon.
Nice of you and your friends to take off on the afternoon.
Fucking Scott.
That's okay, Mr. Duncan. We're the Buttercream Gang.
Actually, I know all about that. Did you know how they got their name? Happened in the early days of the town, after a raid killed several of the men. Young teenage boys in the town were asked to help the women churn their
the butter. Yeah, we know the origin story. You told us last movie.
Yeah. We know the lore.
What exactly are we helping you look for, Mr.
I wish I knew. Well,
Yeah, they've been creaming butter ever since.
or how about a neon sign that says Spanish conquistadores slept here, huh? That's what I'd really like to find.
Uncle Will, look.
Sign?
I think I found
Neon sign?
I don't know. It's real old and beat up. But I think that's Spanish writing on there.
I can't tell. I'll have to get my glasses.
Good work, Eldon.
Yeah?
I think you're right, Eldon. This is Spanish writing.
I knew it.
How old do you think it is?
I'd say 6, maybe 7 months old.
7 months? You're crazy. It's 100 years at least.
What is it? I'm no expert, but I'd say it's a twist cap off of a bottle of Mexican beer.
A beer cap?
No way. Besides,
yeah, just like in real life. You know how people say things in unison like that?
Okay, so this guy on the left here says that he's part of the Buttercream Gang. And our guest in the chat is saying, hey, wait a minute now. When did this guy get into the Buttercream Gang? And I got to admit, I don't remember seeing him get in.
No, he was not in the first movie. The blonde kid was.
Yeah, the fat kid.
And the chubby kid was, yeah. And the other slightly less chubby kid, I believe, was.
Yeah, it seems like they've really opened up membership to the Buttercream Gang here.
Used to be exclusive.
Hundreds, even thousands of dollars.
And then the guy
let's say
in the cap,
10,000.
is that the main guy's dad?
The Spanish treasure.
Yeah.
Eldon, where are you going?
Right. If the Buttercream Gang's not careful, they're going to find themselves replaced. New members will roll in.
Do you think?
And the old members.
Yeah.
All the kids to wherever this is, because this is clearly not where they were in the first movie.
Don't cry.
The gang's expanded to new territory.
It's taken over. The whole West Coast is under Buttercream control now.
Because this looks like Arizona or something. Right? It's like this looks...
So is it real gold?
Right.
That's some good rock throwing acting.
That's really hard to do as an actor. I respect to that kid. I appreciate that.
Just being able to. That's good throwing acting. Yeah, that's not something everybody can do.
It's tricky.
Something Daniel
Is there an
Day-Lewis
eagle
struggles
right
with.
Stay calm.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Scree.
That was that's actually a hawk. Eagles don't make that noise. That sound that they always use for an eagle is actually a hawk. Because eagles make a very non-cinematic noise.
Scott will find the whole.
It's this awful, like,
What's that?
I don't even know what it is, but it's not that. That sounds like a hawk sound, but it sounds very dramatic. And an eagle looks very dramatic, so they combine the two of them together.
Stop it. Eldon, I think you're already a hero. You're nice, you're fun.
Yeah, eagle's a cool bird. I like a bald eagle because of the irony.
Real heroes
You know?
Yeah.
are the ones that help others.
What's the irony there? That an eagle should have a lush head of hair?
Yeah, it's covered in feathers from beak to tail.
Right.
Yeah. So it's not bald. It's just pretending to be bald.
You coming down?
I was driving to Lloydminster and I saw a bald eagle standing on the side of the road. I'm assuming there was something dead it was eating, but it was so weird just to see one just standing there as my van drove by.
The rains washed that coin down. Maybe.
Mr. Duncan, I think Eldon just got himself into a precarious situation.
Yeah, that's how children talk for sure.
Dependent upon chance, risky, and insecure, uncertain.
Well, this guy's clearly characterized to be the verbose
smart
nerd.
one?
Yeah, he uses all the big language.
He's the Harold Ramis of the group.
Is he crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
It's dangerous up there. Yeah, precarious too.
Come on, let's get him down.
That's the Jerry O'Connell of the group
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
That fat kid.
Yeah.
Get down.
Yeah.
He's gonna get hurt. Yeah, I know he's gonna fall.
They're not that far up, guys. Why don't you
There's
just
another
come?
hawk screech right there, by the way.
I had this
Yeah.
idea, see? The coins.
It's circling. It's circling its prey.
Brilliant.
Yeah. These kids are not good in the canyons.
But I didn't know that hawks ate buttercream.
At least 100 years ago.
Yeah, they're scavengers, right? So they'll get whatever they can take.
Down before you get hurt. You need some help getting down?
No, I got myself up. I'll get myself down. Just stand back.
And immediately falls.
Yeah, delivered what he promised. Yeah. Let's not catch him, everyone. Move out of the way.
Look what he found, though. He found the breathing tube.
You mean that thing in plain sight?
That's right.
Whoa! No!
Are you okay, Ellen? Is anything broken?
I'm okay.
This guy's doing all sorts of acting with rocks. He's throwing them. He's sliding down them.
Yeah.
He just says we're throw acting with the pole there.
Look at what you
Yeah.
What did I find?
That knows his stuff.
on the stick.
Rain stick, maybe.
That looks like an old document. A very old document.
Oh, it's half of the map.
It could come up.
Yeah.
It could be a map.
A very old document, because as we all know, very old documents do very, very well out in the hot
They sure
canyon
do.
sun on the side of a cliff.
What are you gonna do with it?
With the sand blowing over him.
Very carefully
Yeah.
to the school in town. Put it under glass. Eldon, I think you've done very well this time.
Yeah, way to
Yeah.
fall down a hill, idiot.
Yeah, way to go grab a random thing. Good job.
Why is Mr. Graff selling his home? It's a buyer's market. Mr. Graff.
Indiana Jones comes along, punches him out. It belongs in a museum.
Belongs in a museum. Well, that's where the guy said he's going to put it. He said he's going to put it under glass.
Oh, you said you were going to put it in a museum. Sorry, my mistake.
Money coming in.
And by punching you, though.
Usually they try to sell them in these instances.
Everything?
Yep. The store, even the property out back.
The treehouse. That's right. Mr. Graff owns the property. What do we do? Look, guys, we can always get a new treehouse. What's Mr. Graff gonna do?
Besides, guys, we're getting to be teenagers here. Probably a bit too old to be hanging out in a treehouse, calling ourselves Buttercreams.
Mr. Graff, you're not supposed to be here yet.
Well, I might have known. Might have known the Buttercream Gang had come through in a pinch.
We're not even finished with everything yet, Mr. Graff.
We got a question from our friend in the chat here saying, I have to ask, who is this guy tagging along with the creamers?
Bringing a buyer in from the city.
And I don't know who it is, actually.
We'll show him.
The adult that found the arrowhead?
Too.
Yeah.
Thank you, boy.
Yeah, he's a new member. He's younger than the
Because
rest
we got
of
the
them. He
that
joined
was the grocery store guy we just saw there, the guy from the convenience store at the start.
They are trying to sell that this is the same town as the last movie.
Or maybe everybody from town just moved to a new town together.
Maybe it's like Springfield in The Simpsons, where whatever they need is just there. You know, they got a canyon, they got a mountain, they got a lake, they got a.
I
think this is kind of like old school a little bit. That guy joined at the same time as those kids.
Oh, hey.
You know, and they did the new intake for members of the Buttercream Gang.
Get a kiss from me, huh? Oh, cute kid. Oh, God.
She kissed me. I can't believe she actually kissed me.
Relax, kid. She kissed.
Normally, women are repulsed by me.
Dog breath.
Oh, come here. You gotta see this. Look at this,
Cute.
cute old man. Oh, doesn't he just remind you of my poor old Danny?
Well, maybe you'd like to see the backyard.
He's trying to hit on her here.
She just said he reminded her of her poor old, nanny, did she say?
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm assuming daddy. Are these the people who are going to buy the house? Buy the property with 3 houses in the back?
Oh, I just didn't expect Oh.
She must be a celebrity or something. That's why the guy was like, she kissed me. I can't believe she kissed me.
Right.
She must be like an actress, or we must miss that part.
Oh, she's with Alex Trebek here.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Don Ditto. Cash flow expert and millionaire. But, you know, I like to think of myself as an author. Perhaps you've read my book, How to Make $1 Million Overnight with Nothing Down.
Simply rob a man of $1 million.
Nothing down?
Have $1 million overnight.
You really make money with nothing down.
That's right, kid, for just
Well, it's simple, son. What you do is you inherit it from your parents or your grandparents.
$49.95.
I thought you said nothing down.
Look, kid, if you don't have the money now, when you get it, mail it in and I'll...
Yeah, the Wish version of Trebek.
I can make $49.95.
I'd say like the Canadian version of Alex Trebek, but he's already the Canadian version of Alex Trebek.
Canadian.
Termites?
Why don't we take a
Don.
look inside the house? Okay. Bye-bye, baby.
Don't get too attached. These rabbits are for meat.
Oh, they're just little puppies.
Watch your head.
I love it.
I think he had some weird
a lot
birds
like-
there too.
A lot like the rabbit setup that they had in Pet Cemetery 2.
God, remember that scene? Clancy Brown just sitting at the cage, just like breaking rabbit neck after rabbit neck. God, that was berserk.
That movie in general is berserk.
Mr. Graff's actually going to sell it.
Yeah,
do you?
it really is. The second one is almost better than the first one. Not to take away from the Buttercream Gang here or anything, but Pet Cemetery 2 is like, yeah, check that movie out. It's very
Best thing we
crazy.
can do is help him fix the place up so we can get a good price for it.
We can't just sit around here. We got to do something. Buttercreamers never give up.
Any ideas?
Well, you should. You should give up.
I know what I can do. Where's he going?
I'm gonna go fall down another hill and see what that does for us.
see what I dig up.
Finish up here.
Look, the bikes were just sitting there the whole time.
Yeah, I'm still able to just freely leave him hanging out.
Just like in the
Look at
last
that.
one,
Look, they are clearly in like the Badlands or something somewhere. Like they are in no way in the same place they were in that first movie.
Yeah, they all moved to Drumheller.
Always imagining he's a hero.
Just like, go, you're gonna miss your shot with him.
That's the bookish girl from the first movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott. Sorry about...
Who's an expert on gangs because she wrote that paper.
Right.
Uncle Will, you've got to know that.
Oh, this guy's doing real science. He's got, look at this. Beakers,
Test tubes and beakers.
test tubes.
No, right now. Okay. No more excuses, Uncle Will.
Quiet, boys.
I know
I'm this close to identifying what makes evil in humanity. I'm just going to drink this potion and see what happens.
Did you say okay?
Eldon, boys, allow me to introduce Thomas Ameldevar. Dr. Ameldevar is an
Hey, you could say if Eldon is their ringleader, then this is kind of Eldon Ring. Is Eldon's ring.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely say that.
You're
Not,
a young man.
not 100% certain you'd want to, but you 100% could.
I don't trust this man because he has a ponytail, and I'm pretty sure he was the actor that played the conquistador in the first part.
I know.
Oh,
You have to be willing to move mountains.
Peter Sellers double roll going on here.
I've asked Dr. Ameldevar to try to unroll it for us. If that's
Ooh.
okay with you, Eldon.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
This guy, General Zod?
Yeah, I figures he was a conquistador at the start.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Jordan, I'm gonna eat some crow here and admit that I was wrong about the whole Elden Ring thing. We've got some good feedback from that in the chat. So.
Oh, that's
Oh, look at his two sidekicks here. Do you recognize these two geniuses?
Pardon the behavior of my associates.
they're the same dudes from the past.
Yeah.
Centuries.
Evil comedic relief. Somebody's been watching the Power Rangers show.
Yeah.
You know, they're stupid and funny. I don't think
It's a
that's how
drill
they
from
did.
Kids in the Hall.
That's pretty great.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're gonna do something right.
100% true.
With the money we make, we can save Mr.
Drill.
and our treehouse.
Very interesting. There is very little mold or insect damage.
Can you read it?
Yes.
Weird considering it was outside the whole time.
What is it? What's it say? Is it a treasure map?
I'm gonna just for everybody watching,
I'm
when you
afraid
find old documents, they are very rarely treasure maps. Usually they're just, manifests or record of some transaction or something.
150 years.
Every
Yeah, an older
hill I've
seat.
ever fallen down, finding a map from, that's been a treasure map, okay?
Isn't it worth anything?
Legend has it that the first person to discover the Konami code
You could get maybe.
found it by falling down a rocky hill.
Is that all? That's not gonna help me.
Grabbed onto it.
Grabbed onto it, yeah.
Let me help you, Mr. Duncan. I'd be happy to make an offer of, say, $100. I'm sure we can find a place for it at the
Lowballing them.
Oh yeah, he knows it's a treasure map.
That'd be great.
He's an ancestor of the guys.
I know it's not worth much, but we did find it here in Elkridge. I think we can just put it on display in the school for a while.
Elkridge.
Very commendable, Eldon.
$101.
Oh, he's suspicious. Eldon's suspicious.
Oh, my pleasure. Good day, boys. Eldon.
Yeah, really drive that home.
Yeah, I singled him right out there.
I'll make a beautiful display for your parchment. And it'll say, discovered by Eldon Flowers.
Thanks.
Is his last name Flowers?
Del Ditto didn't need
Must
to
be.
become rich.
Why else would he call him Eldon Flowers?
Oh, it's maybe a nickname? I don't know. I've never heard the name Flowers as a last name for real.
5 cents, ice cold lemonade.
That's 11 straight wins for Jess in the skating challenge to benefit Mr. Graff.
You know, at $3 a race, she's cleaning up. She must have rocket boosters on those skates. She's already beat 3 boys her own age.
Exactly. We need an older, more athletic person that can teach her a lesson.
Yeah, but who'd want to do that?
This reminds me a lot of Full Metal Jacket, what I'm seeing right here.
Does anyone
think they're gonna bully the fatter buttercreamer into killing himself on the toilet sort of deal?
Well, he gives me Private Pile vibes here.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. I can see that.
This is a fundraiser. I've got to make some money. And so if you're even trying to... No, if you even think you're just gonna...
That's 90 cents worth of free lemonade he's giving out there.
Mm-hmm. You give the first one for free.
And then they come back for more.
Okay, ladies, we've brought out the big guns now. Scott hereby challenges Jesse to the speed skating championship.
Yeah, boy, you ain't fucking with Scott.
It's not fair. Jesse's up.
Scott's number 1. Wait, I know it.
You're right. It wouldn't be fair. Let's call it off.
I said I'm not tired.
Jesse Scott's way older than you.
Yeah, the first movie is supposed to take place in Elkridge, Iowa.
Okay.
Okay.
Iowa.
Buttercreamer and
This one said Elkridge at the beginning.
They did say Elkridge. Yeah, they're the same town.
him.
But
Did you guys hear that? She was afraid to race because Scott's a buttercreamer.
Okay.
So the reputation precedes them.
Nice.
They told you, didn't they? I told them not to tell anyone. These are not free samples. Go away. Go on. Go away.
He's in trouble now.
Go on.
Why buy the cow when you can get the lemonade for free?
That's right. Lemonade cow.
Another $1.80 in free lemonade is going out the door. And let's give one to the dog.
No.
All right, then.
This is not going well.
Go a rollerblade race.
Get set, go!
Scott is getting annihilated here.
Iowa is pretty close to the Great Lakes. I mean, it's pretty much in the middle of the country. Nowhere near where Spanish conquistadors would be going Like, that's really far inland where Spanish conquistadors hide treasure.
The Mayans were in Iowa, weren't they? Am I mistaken about that? Or?
The what?
Yes.
The
The Mayans, they were in Iowa, weren't they? The Aztecs?
Yeah, I believe the Mayan, the Aztecs, the Iowa Aztecs. Doesn't the river Amazon flow up into the Iowa? I'm pretty sure it does.
Now she's got a good advantage here because she's lighter, and therefore doesn't have as much weight to move, so she can move faster.
Right. Irons are all over the place.
Hey.
You know, it's funny. I was just talking with our friend in the chat here about giving away the free lemonade that Eldon's been doing there. And I was thinking to myself, that must be like that meme of the guy seeing two buttons and like sweating to himself. One is like, give free stuff to children, or honor the fundraiser. That's got to be really hard for Eldon as a buttercreamer there,
Well, Margaret's coming over right now with the money. I hope he did good, though, because I just got beat by an 11-year-old.
See why you guys want to keep this treehouse, because it looks
She's never gonna let
really
me.
great.
Hi, Eldon.
I'm finished.
How'd you make out on the lemonade stand?
Well, it depends on how you look at it.
I didn't make out well with the lemonade, but I made out with a couple of the girls who were taking it from me.
What? How can that be good news?
Well, I thought I lost 8. Some cash flow expert I turned out to be. I can't even make enough to learn how to make something for nothing.
Told you not to invest in that dumb lemonade stand. You should have pulled together with me and Scott and done the races.
Yes, he had a table and he made lemonade.
Perfect as
What investment is it? His investment was 8 lemonade, 8 lemons and like
Girls coming up.
8 cups of water and some sugar. Grenadine if he's making pink.
Hey, you guys aren't supposed to be up here.
Where's Eldon going in such a bad mood? Are you guys teasing him again?
Nope, just telling him the truth.
You guys just don't get it, do you?
Just tell him the truth that he's useless and stupid.
Eldon doesn't feel like he belongs.
Eldon's got to learn that we're a team, not just a group of individuals.
He's doing reverse capitalism.
He knows that.
Isn't that what a team is? A group of individuals?
What did I say?
Nothing. Do you guys have the money?
Yeah, give it to him, Jesse.
So, how'd we do?
Well, as you know, Scott, Jesse did well.
I told you she wouldn't let me forget. How much is it?
$38.65.
Wow.
Hey, Scott.
Lush.
You want a rematch? Just let me know.
Ow.
Oh.
Come on, Jesse.
violent.
We made these guys.
Totally emasculated Scott in front of the entire Buttercream gang. I mean, minus Eldon, of course.
Don't say a
This is where that kid sees it. He's been weakened. I see my chance to become leader.
Come on, now what do you see? It's quiet. What do you see? What do you see?
I feel like Buttercream's really taken a back seat in this franchise.
See?
Yeah. Hilarious.
I'm stuck.
Ah, you eat.
Okay, pretty good. I was going to say the fat guy should have been the one falling, but if he got stuck in the vent, excellent work.
What? Get it out of my eye. That's the guy.
Okay, now he can fall. They'll pull him out, now he can fall.
Fall on top of the guy.
Even better. Oh, the whole desk collapses. Oh, a cactus went up his ass, too.
And there was a cork sound, too.
Shh.
They missed an opportunity to have that boink sound when the thing came out of his head there, though.
Yeah. Good, the fat guy's still eating, too. That's good.
You guys are leaving, they're leaving a lot of evidence.
To be fair, even Mel Brooks did that in Silent Movie, where he's got Dom DeLuise eating the whole time.
That's true. Okay, listen, Jordan. If you think this movie is as artfully made as anything Mel Brooks made with Dom DeLuise, I got another thing to tell you right here, my friend.
Donuts!
Hey, that was my donut.
The fact I was just eating, and the director's like, "Yeah, whatever, go ahead, eat it. I don't care." That's how this one worked.
Yeah.
I got it.
No, it's over here.
Oh, we're not here for this donut I found on the ground?
Oh, hilarious.
Thing I don't get.
What's that, Jesse?
Sometimes it seems like you really like that, Scott.
I do.
No, like a boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess so.
We're not really a boyfriend. I mean, we make out all the time, but it's casual.
Like what?
Like that.
You fool! Kiss me, you fool!
Oh, you stupid, don't get this thing off of my head!
Are you guys okay? Jesse!
You guys okay? We're just gonna mug you. Steal your shit. You learned a couple things from that writing that letter or writing that report about gangs.
Uh-oh.
Is that?
Ew. Poor guy.
Eldon! You came just in time.
That's a
That was pretty creepy, Eldon.
Are we to believe that he pushed that thing so fast that the guy ran into it and wasn't there, then it was there?
I think so,
Those
yeah.
are not easy to push.
Right here. Hey!
And then the guy trailing just caught him anyway.
Wait a minute, let me go! Hey, where are you going?
Or did they catch him? My mistake.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
It's a good thing Eldon was hiding behind that dumpster randomly.
Give me that map!
That's why you don't leave your safe with stairs. Now Eldon's killed a man.
Yeah, Eldon's committed a murder.
My mama's gonna kill me.
Well, you shouldn't be chasing.
Well, maybe involuntary homicide.
Fault. He made me do it.
Manslaughter. We'll see.
Certainly did too.
Stop it!
Oh, he's
You
alive.
guys made one mistake. You committed a crime in Buttercream territory. We don't take kindly to crime
lights a
around
match,
here.
lights him on fire.
That's right.
The amount of our family.
Buttercreamers don't believe in letting anyone live. No witnesses. That's the Buttercream way.
What'll happen if you don't do what he says?
I don't know. You know?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you try doing something good for a change?
Something good?
Something good?
Yeah, try it.
Oh, yeah, I just never considered the idea of doing something good.
Yeah.
That's why I became a robber.
I know.
I've only been doing evil because I was, because, you know, no other option.
Doing.
I guess we'll find out.
Gee.
You know, you guys could easily reach that and untie that. You know that,
they're
right?
like tied by a shoelace.
Professional elephants.
I wonder what they might have wanted an old layout of a farm plot for.
Unless it wasn't just an old farming plot. Eldon,
What are you talking about?
what if this is a real treasure map?
Well, Dr. Maldivar said...
But what if Maldivar's a liar?
Oh, why would he lie to us?
For power.
I don't know. Why would he get his two henchmen to come in and steal it?
Eli.
What if this is a real treasure map? And Maldivar just wanted to keep all the treasure for himself?
Please, Eldon. I've made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. You sent your two buddies to rob us.
You don't think that I would send them to do this?
Yes.
I take umbrage at the insinuation.
Umbrage? Offense. And it's
Like Dolores Umbridge.
umbrage to personal.
We get the picture, Eli.
Then those weren't your two men who broke in here last night.
They were. You see, they deceived me as well.
Right.
I only speak the truth.
What would they want with a worthless map?
Have you the document Eldon found?
Yes.
Have you the document Eldon found?
Not a very trusting boy, are you, Eldon?
Trust is something you earn.
But I am here, and the two you ran into last night are not. If I were a thief, would I place myself in the hands of my accuser so easily? Besides, the police were more than satisfied with my story. And with the evidence.
And my ponytail.
Oh, man. He does look like Daryl from Kids in the Hall. That was a good observation there.
Like the two thugs?
Guy in the chat.
My father and grandfather did not know what this was. Nor did I. But when I started thinking about Eldon's map, I sent...
That's a very clean cut, considering the way he just, like, chopped it with the fucking sword.
Yeah. And it's been sitting around for ages.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
Look.
Whoa! Oh, wow! Whoa! Yeah!
City where I was born. I found the original military...
Look at how even the cut was, too.
Yeah,
I just
that's amazing.
Two quick chops.
This one's been sitting outside for hundreds of years, but it's still a straight edge.
To Spain. Bringing back the map. And this.
There's money in there. Whoa.
My life in pursuit.
Whoa! Plastic coins.
Every possible archive in Central and South America. 3 years ago, I traveled north into your country. And now, with Eldon's discovery...
But you said it was a farm.
A farming plot, I was wrong. It was only after sending for this other farming plot that I began to make the connection.
Then it is a treasure map? And you and Eldon each have half the map. What would your goons want with just half a map? Why wouldn't they have tried to steal yours, too?
Were there not 3 parts to the map?
Yeah, there were 3 parts. I'm pretty sure. What if, guys, the monk was given one, and what if he passed it along to the priest of the town? So the priest of the town is the third
priest
map.
/ baseball coach?
Yeah, what if he
I
has the
like
map?
that. I like it
And
a
then
lot.
the treasure turns out to be like, Jesus.
Watching people search that mountain for treasure all my life. Do you think they're really...
They should have made the priest a football coach, because then he could have done a Hail Mary either way.
Thirds of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Third piece of the map, then.
He'd have to do 20 Hail Marys, Jordan.
Finds a third piece.
Depending on what he did.
Treasure is. And he will be wealthy beyond his wildest dreams.
Gloves, flashlight, canteen. Did we forget anything?
How about food?
Revolver. Whip. Fedora.
Gosh.
Leather jacket.
Well, I think we have that covered.
I just hope
Pithy
Eldon learns how to
one-liners.
sell lemonade by the end of this movie.
To find the treasure.
God, I really want some lemonade now. I think I'm gonna make lemonade this weekend.
Well, this movie has shown me that if I go to a lemonade stand with a boy child running it, I just got to make really sexy eyes at him, and he'll give me that free
Cookie
lemonade.
faces, yep. That's right.
Eli, you're the newest buttercreamer. You tell him.
There you go. He's the newest buttercreamer.
Yeah.
Like girls. I think the equality of sexes is inevitable.
I think
This movie was made in 1993. You think the equality of sexes is inevitable? I'm pretty sure they had accepted it before 1993.
No, this is a brand new radical idea he's putting forth.
This treasure.
I don't know about you guys, but I like to think women are people, okay?
Mr. Duncan.
How else are we gonna save the house?
Oh, did anybody stop to think that no one knows where the third part of that map is?
Well, no, there's no time for that. If there's treasure up on that mountain, the Buttercream Gang will find it.
Damn right they
Treasure.
will. Find that
Treasure
treasure.
on that
I just drove by
that Iowa mountain.
Spain.
Now let's go to Iowa Death Valley, everybody.
Shouldn't be painting.
Isn't he too sick?
Treasure.
You know,
I love that.
Well, the way I look at it, we can,
How would you
Yeah,
say the
it's-
show Frasier?
we can help him save it.
Well, we could
What's that?
How would you say the show Frasier?
Find it first.
Frasier. I'd say I take pleasure in watching Frasier.
By any measure.
You're supposed to help.
I guess it's a matter of what's most important right now.
Frasier.
I say find the treasure. Save his house.
I would too. Maybe you can tell Mr. Graff we'll help him later. Right now, we got a mission. Let's go. Aren't you coming?
It'd be great to find that gold, Eldon.
I always wanted to be a hero. Now's your chance.
Chance, take it. Take your chance.
Do it, Eldon.
Why don't you boys come over and take a break? Mighty good of you to come over and help out. I thought all the buttercreamers...
looking for the treasure, which is far more interesting.
How did you know about that?
Oh, I have my way of knowing about these things. Especially when a group of buttercreamers come into the store to buy supplies. Buying treats is one thing, but supplies is quite another.
And you know about the treasure?
Oh, who doesn't?
Oh, I know about that treasure.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me all about that treasure we all know about?
But Mr. Graff, we have a map.
Oh, totally. I know about the map. Let's talk about the map, lots.
Well, 2/3 of a map.
Well, what happened to the other third?
Well, according to Dr. Maldivar, it came from a monk's staff, and somebody cut it in 3.
Well, there's something familiar about this mark here in this corner. It's just like the mark that's on the crates of honey that I get from the monastery.
What monastery?
The monks of San...
the big monastery in Iowa.
Canyon.
You know how popular monasteries are in Iowa.
We'll have to show them that map.
It's a great idea, Mr. Graff. Thanks. Come on, Eli. We'll ride over there right now.
On our bikes, which are parked just wherever we need them.
And, because you can easily ride to the monastery that you get the honey from on your bikes. Uh-oh. Comedy gold.
That didn't make sense times 2.
Oh, that was great.
Is anyone just allowed to walk into monasteries? Don't you have to kind of ring and wait to be admitted and escorted by someone?
Excuse me.
That was like a Norman Rockwell painting.
And who might you 2 young gentlemen be?
I'm Eldon Flowers. And this is Eli.
Well, Eldon and Eli...
How come he didn't give Eli's last name?
Receive visitors.
Doesn't have one.
You 2 will be so...
He doesn't deserve one. He has to earn one.
The map.
The buttercream.
And the treasure.
At least they don't announce themselves like the Mormons, I'm Buttercreamer Eldon, and this is Buttercreamer Eli.
I think you're thinking of like the Amish. I don't think you're thinking of Mormons. I think you're thinking of like Amish people.
Oh no,
he's talking like Elder Price and Elder...
Yeah, Elder Smith or whatever,
Come with me. So, tell me of this...
That is not a viable stack.
Why?
No, that's not your stack books.
Well...
I suppose you've heard of the curse.
A curse?
Yes, it happens to a woman every month.
But in so doing, he dedicated it to God and cursed any man who might use it for evil purposes.
Exactly.
Oh, well, we just want to buy our treehouse, so I think we're pretty good.
Curses. A great many greedy men have died terrible deaths in search of this treasure. God protects its misuse and its location.
But we're buttercreamers.
Would God
Duh.
give the shit
It's like
about...
thug life music, glasses fly in.
And how did
God punishes people who go after this treasure? Would God give a shit about a box of gold somewhere in Iowa?
And
that seems
even
like
if
a
you
little
would.
petty to be spending his time.
I have something for you.
We're buttercreamers, so...
We wanted to... See,
we don't care about God's curses. In fact, we laugh at God.
Treasure hunting can be tricky and dangerous,
Even for buttercreamers?
especially for buttercream.
Okay, stop calling in buttercreamers. It doesn't mean anything to anybody but you.
Prove I'm a buttercreamer.
It doesn't stop anything bad happening to you.
Even in our secluded monastery, we've heard the legend of the buttercreamer.
Cobbler.
Here.
Peach cobbler?
No, I mean a cobbler who makes shoes.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Please be seated. Once there
And we do also have peach cobbler as well.
was a very good man. So good that he was promised a treasure indeed. And that on a certain day, he would...
I sense a parable.
Lord and master.
Wow.
When that day arrived, our cobbler found himself in a great deal of turmoil, preparing for the visit of the master.
Peach cobbler?
Great distress. A widow needed help.
No, a guy who makes shoes.
A beggar was faint from lack of food, and he was constantly being visited by others seeking favors and those in need of help. But our cobbler, being
the only monk that lives in this monastery,
must be
any of these persons in need.
He was a buttercreamer.
He didn't waste any water pouring that glass.
Well, did he get his...
I usually let it run for a little bit, let it get cold.
they have a very good water filtration system.
On, off.
After the master had not come by, our cobbler started thinking that he...
This
Really
new
getting his whole-
buttercreamer here, Eli, his whole life seems to be Buttercream Gang, because that's all he said so far to this monk.
That night,
Yeah.
He really wants to drive that home.
after he had finished work and he was at prayer, he begged for forgiveness.
That isn't right that he should feel bad.
Why is that, Eli?
Because he was helping others.
That's right. And God told him in answer to his prayer that in having helped others, he had indeed...
I'm going to imagine, and I'm going to enjoy imagining, that this Eli is the Eli from Book of Eli with Denzel Washington.
When he grows up, he becomes the guy from Book of Eli. So the ride really goes downhill very quickly then.
I tend to give up looking for this treasure.
Eldon, I know that you'll find it too. As long as you remember one thing. Sometimes the greatest treasure you can ever find is within yourself.
Oh, that's the bullshit thing. I want gold.
And look to the light for guidance.
Thanks for dinner. And the story. But we better get back to work.
Please think about what I've told you, Eldon.
Already forgotten it, monk.
What was that all about?
Buttercreamers, fly!
Sure I did.
Then explain it to me.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm older.
So?
Well, so respect your elders and quit bugging me.
How do I do that?
Yeah, respect your Eldons.
Do monks really wear these dresses? It's monk fashion. Did you see?
He's running around. Oh, it's because of those idiots.
Did too. Did too. You did not see nothing. That is the...
You're really stuck with the Abbott and Costello dynamic of skinny guy, fat guy.
Yeah. Okay, what?
Here.
Yeah, with this Abbott and Costello dynamic, but without, funny jokes and
Yeah. Oh, this is straight out of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade here.
Hundreds of rats.
Yeah.
Now, they should watch out for attractive German scientists.
Lighting the candles, so people clearly go down here.
Yeah, exactly. And pretty recently, too.
Oh, yeah. Look. There it is. They're going to push this tomb open. They're going to do a roughing.
They don't have to. It's not a tomb. It's a guy. It's a skeletal remains on top. There's nothing to push open. He's lying on the slab.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I was thinking about that the other day because we saw 2 movies in a row. 2 people find like an stone sarcophagus, and like the movies they just stone slab over that was on top of the thing. Like I'm pretty sure those need like 4 or 5 people at least.
Oh yeah, for sure they do.
Care for a crumpet? Oh my.
No, all of them.
This mommy won't let go.
You notice that I'm a fat guy.
Rick's arm. You don't care.
Immediately, all the crumpets.
Maybe we weren't supposed to have
it. Moving in 12 of weird.
What?
Father.
Maybe that guy was just really old. He wasn't dead.
We've got there's a couple guys that are after us.
That explains why he's on top of the tomb and not inside of it. You know, he's just napping.
You not notice that this guy was a lot thinner than the other one?
We've been expecting.
Really a massive size.
And the fat guy's eating again.
And again, back-to-back eating scenes for him.
The 3 pieces of the map are brought together. An educated guess would be that your name is Almodovar.
Father.
Guy wouldn't have to pay for groceries if he was fat enough and in enough movies.
Violent.
Yeah, there you go. You just keep getting cast. But then, ironically, you get fatter and fatter until you're too fat to be in movies.
Treasure. I see in you that the...
Until you become so fat that now you're in a movie about someone who is record-breakingly morbidly obese.
You're fat.
Right. Well, you just eat healthy foods, like this fella said here at Anjou Pear.
Worthless speck of a monk, living a meaningless life in a remote, forgotten monastery. Know of the Moldovar family.
The members of our brotherhood have continually chronicled the events surrounding the curse.
This guy is one of the assassins. Probably has a finger cut off.
Hashashin.
So I understand how the other guys
it will be frustrating.
pass their family lineage along.
That's what you have found.
How did the monk pass his family lineage along? How come this guy looks exactly like the monk from before?
Your type. My family has dealt with you for centuries.
I guess he left the cave, boned a bunch of ladies until he had a kid, and then just kept it moving.
In the end, you have always won, but this time, it is I who have won. I have the map.
And little else.
All games of Monopoly end like this.
Yeah.
What about us?
I'm sure a friendly monk will come by this evening and set you free.
We'll call the police.
For what crime? You
For what crime?
Forcible confinement.
Kidnapping a child?
Kidnapping a child? Tying up a child? You know? I'm like breaking into a school?
You see,
corrupting a minor?
Traveling under diplomatic passport.
Lots of crimes. There's lots of crimes here, buddy. They can find something.
Yeah. Littering.
Stealing that kid's side of the map?
Yes.
He didn't give you permission to steal it. For what crime?
Got left with 2 handfuls of food. Well done.
This is why we generally discourage outsiders.
Hope they had.
Wah, wah.
I'm beat.
I'm just glad Scott and Lanny didn't find it either. They looked all worn out to me. Are you sure they're here?
Well, I don't know. Mr. Duncan said they were. Looks like no one's here, though.
Try the door.
I don't think you guys are allowed to go to that monastery.
Just needed a little help.
Sorry we got you in this mess, Father. When will the other father...
You don't look very securely tied.
Or brothers.
Not until this weekend. The
Can we stop pretending to be tied up now?
required many hands.
Everyone.
Yeah, they can just untie each other.
What we need is a miracle.
Amen.
Speaking of miracles, what?
I knew I had a good feeling about those 2.
Oh yeah, I'll easily tie this on slip knot that they put on here.
Hey, if you guys are in here, come on.
Oh, girls, don't come in. The kids are doing something kinky with this monk in here.
I'm here.
Long story.
Don't just stand there. Help us.
I mean, not really.
Yeah,
They got kidnapped by two dudes and tied up.
Get the whole gang in here. Look at this.
I don't remember when you see a Christian, like a Catholic person and two kids tied up, it's not a good thing. But I promise you, girls, this is not what it looks like. Please do not report me. And they didn't call the police. They just took it for his word. Like, for what crime?
To find the treasure.
Call the police. You have his identity? You know who he was?
I'll be rich. Mr. Graff is still have his land, too.
Don't take it so hard, Eldon. None of us thought that El Moldavar could be that mean.
Tell that to Mr. Graff when he loses everything.
Come on, Eldon. Let's pack up our stuff. Get our mind on this treasure thing.
You told me that Buttercreamers never give up.
Eldon, you can't find a treasure without a...
Eldon, for God's sake, we're like 15 years old, man. Get it together here.
I'm tired of buttercreaming. I want to date. I want to touch girls.
Eldon's got a crazy idea.
That's right, the treehouse does have electricity now. It never did before.
And back to Arizona. I don't know. I don't know much about Iowa, but I don't think there's a place like this in Iowa. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, people
Yeah,
watching.
they made all those Iowa westerns out there.
You know what I like is the Iowa ska, not to be confused with ayahuasca, which is a different thing.
Like the Iowa ska, like
so ayahuasca, you have the ska scene in Iowa,
right? With the horns,
yeah,
and,
the horns and the. I like that one. That's a good one.
Oh, you guys!
Eldon. Look, Scott, I've got to go up there.
That map you have could be totally wrong. You could get lost.
I'll take my chances.
Or hurt.
So he was drawing out the map from memory? Is that what he was doing?
Yep.
Killed.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
And I gotta do what I gotta do.
Starve? No. I've made up my mind.
Okay, well, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right.
We?
Yeah, first, we stick together, we mark the trail as we go. That is, if you want us to help.
Let's do it.
Buttercreamers stick together.
Yeah, that's right.
And they never quit.
Because buttercream is sticky.
Buttercreamers never give up. Buttercreamers will fall down
that's right.
hill after hill until they randomly find the entrance to the cave they're looking for.
Buttercreamers will send small children in first to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, buttercream is more than a title; it's a way of life.
That's right.
I don't know, these ropes look pretty old. Maybe we should go upstream and find a bridge.
No,
They don't look that old.
I've got to get up.
Actually.
Who knows what might happen to those guys? I'm the heaviest. If it's going to hold me, it's going to hold anyone.
Not a good.
You're the heaviest? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
The heaviest.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, seriously. We have a much fatter buttercreamer there.
That was great. I heard something, but I couldn't see anything there.
It was on the little movie screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, you are watching the tensest part of the movie here. This is the big action set piece.
Maybe you should come back.
I just meant because this thing is, you can't see me.
Yeah, right. Right. Oh, that's pretty good. Right. Big fat Eldon's gonna plummet right into the river there.
Oh, this is where he dies.
I wonder how the Buttercream Gang would handle a Lord of the Flies type situation.
They'd probably all be singing and sharing by the end. They'd probably do pretty well. They probably all have their society set up. Like the adults would show up, and instead of murder and craziness, it's just them sitting reading Bible verses.
Maybe that should be the plot of the third film.
I think the third film should start like Saving Private Ryan, basically, where it's like an old man walks up to something and then whoosh, he like whooshes back to when he was in the Buttercream Gang.
Yes, God is guiding Eldon to the treasure right now. This is how God works. He just guides you towards whatever you need.
Yeah, he'll let toddlers die of cancer once in a while, but he'll help this kid find treasure to save his tree.
Well, he
house.
really needs it.
He's very mysterious.
Plus, I mean, not to be unfair to those kids that died or whatever, but I bet they were buttercreamers. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, God makes these buttercreamers go right to that front of that line.
You get favor, exactly. You get favor with God.
Ah, they've upgraded their torches to torches.
Oh, my boots hurt.
I told you not to get those boots.
And these bugs are eating me alive.
I told you to use the spray.
Yes, you told me to use the right spray to get the right boots. Who are you?
Ah, see, they're still eating in the scene with the fat guy, but it's the bugs are eating him.
Yeah, they're turning it around. Oh, who's this lady? Oh, wait, it's a guy.
Are you afraid of the curse? Then you go first.
That doesn't make any sense. We were the ones. You must have misunderstood. We were the ones who said we were afraid of the curse. And he discovers an underground race of troglodytes.
H.G. Wells and the Buttercream Gang.
So all of a sudden it becomes like an H.P. Lovecraft story or something with secret cults of people underground.
Oh, that table's still there. It held up.
Yeah.
Even after those chops, the guy was chopping on it.
Been in this cave for all this time. And he's able to drag that thing that it took two guys all that effort to carry at the beginning.
He's got buttercreamer strength, though.
That's right.
Lucas, Catorce, Diaz, Ponce. I knew I should have paid better attention in Spanish class. Lucas, Luke.
No, I don't, because I'm American. We don't speak Spanish here.
Right.
But when thou...
Jordan, what's he saying?
Sit down in the lowest room.
Jordan, please, tell us what he's saying.
He's speaking Latin right now. Something about treasure.
He that exalteth himself shall be... For he that humbles himself...
You know, something about dress.
Yeah, Klaatu Barada Nikto.
Well, Eldon, I'd say you're about to be abased, and I'm about to be exalted.
You didn't read it all. You have to be humble. Something you know nothing about.
Watch him.
No! And that's just the end. He's like, he's not humble. He like folds into space.
Eldon.
It's like Indiana Jones where a thing comes and decapitates him.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, have been searching for my entire life. You are about to see the reward one gets in life. A relentless obsession.
Hair loss.
documents. It's just stupid knowledge.
It's almost got to be hard for a guy to be humble when he's got a silk shirt and a bolo on.
It has to be here.
You know, as an archaeological site, this is probably still worth quite a bit of money. You could probably get some sort of money from a university or something. Proof that the conquistadors were in Iowa seems to be a pretty big deal.
Yeah, wiped out the ancient Iowanians.
I think our dead
See, you and I, my friend, we are free.
It's like Fezzik and the sword fighter guy from Princess Bride.
That's right.
Inigo Montoya?
Inigo Montoya, that's the guy.
No hard feeling. You want we should walk you down the mountain?
Thanks.
But that's all right. I'm going to get the real treasure that is hidden somewhere here. Because that's what the guy gave up. He opened that box, looked in, gave up. Like, didn't you assume that maybe it's somewhere else?
Oh, well, guess what? Well, life work is meaningless. It wasn't in the first box I looked in, so forget it.
Don't bother looking for another box or anything.
And look to the light for guidance.
Oh, God is really stepping up to help him find this treasure.
Must be the suitcase from Pulp Fiction in there.
Are they even going to try to explain this light, or is it just going to be God, and that's the answer?
I don't think so. I think it's just, you know, in his head or... Jesus. Someone described this movie as Goonies, but if everything fun and interesting was removed.
That must have been a half-a-foot gap right there. He just leaped over.
Yeah. Narrowly avoided spelunking. This has really kind of turned into an Eldon solo adventure here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Need the rest of the Buttercreamers. Oh, look, another box. Yeah, move this piece of crap out of the way.
So this is another Elden dream here, obviously.
Yeah. That's the most important. His approval means everything to him. Yeah.
We love you, Eldon. You're so much better than Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott's a real jester.
It's just papers inside.
Hey, gold is heavy. Right.
Okay, good, good.
Careful, Eldon. We hate to have come so far to lose my treasure by being clumsy. Now put it back.
I know you thought that half-foot gap would stop us, but it didn't.
Might have made a husky child like you breathe heavily when you jump.
Help me carry this out.
The rest of us were able to do it very easily.
I lost the fat guy back in the cavern, but that was it.
Mr. Graff, we can come back later.
Share the treasure. Nonsense. Forget Graff, this is mine. Get out of the way.
Come on, 60-40.
No, lift with the knees. Lift with the knees. Don't lift with the back.
Oh, God's not gonna like that.
There's no mechanism there.
It's the curse!
Wait, is this God or Eldon? Because Eldon has his earthquake move.
That's right, he does.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Get the treasure!
Forget me. Get the treasure.
Get the gold. I can hold on.
You'll die!
Don't argue.
You have a rope, you idiot! You have a rope around your shoulder!
Forget the gold!
It's hidden in plain sight.
Well, I may as well just die now then.
Yeah, you're on a let it go.
I'm gonna find out what else our viewers,
Whole lifetime.
none of our viewers saw this in the theaters. I don't know if it went to theaters, but in 1993, Jurassic Park.
Wow.
Schindler's List, Nightmare Before Christmas, Groundhog Day, Dazed and Confused, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Hocus Pocus,
Wow.
Mrs. Doubtfire, Sleepless in Seattle, The Fugitive, True Romance, Philadelphia, The Piano, and Tombstone.
Wow.
All came
Think
out
of
here.
just think of all the money that was spent on those movies, and it wasn't even a quarter of what the Buttercream Gang in Secret
right.
of Treasure Mountain was able to bring to us.
Yeah, what a classic.
Oh, Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger also came out this year.
I'm sorry, Mr. Graff. I'm so sorry.
It's okay, Eldon.
You did save a man's life.
Be easy.
Now you're back selling lemonade.
Good. It's not your fault.
But I came so close.
Close? You didn't come close, Eldon. You were always there when we needed you.
Oh, I thought he was going to tell him that Close is a lingerie store without a front window.
Go ahead, help yourself.
No, we'll pay for it this time.
Huh? $20. Hey!
Boy, lemonade is really overpriced in this town. Yeah, like some lemonade. All the monks are coming for lemonade.
That's right.
Monks who famously take vows of poverty.
Yeah, they got monk bucks.
At the beginning, they felt badly about that place being sold. Maybe they all could have just pitched in the beginning of the movie.
You hear?
You're not still mad at me for losing the treasure, are you?
They did save my life, so it's
Saved my life.
And you also didn't call the police,
did you?
even though I did horrible things.
You would have done the same for me.
He did credit him with saving his life, so kudos there.
Yeah, respect for that.
Now, I don't know, but I have a pretty good idea. For Mr. Graff's house?
Yeah,
Well, you're quite a businessman, Eldon.
me and Mr. Graff.
Well, we can't let either of you two just disappear. You're a rare breed.
You better enjoy that lemonade.
Cup of lemonade.
Well, it's worth it.
That's
Best lemonade I...
it's really good. Pretty good. You know
Well,
what?
they were
Fuck
all
this
winners.
lemonade.
So, you found your treasure.
They were all winners in 1993. Also released in 1993, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, where they go back in time.
Me?
Maybe that's where these guys took their inspiration, because they kind of went back in time to ancient Spain.
Jason Goes to Hell was released this year. Super Mario Brothers, the movie with John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins.
Oh yeah.
Tell me you
these
can't
two
see
gr-
these two as Mario and Luigi.
Exactly. Yeah, same body type and everything.
Yeah,
That's it.
Another
Movie's
dino.
over.
Right, these are the official Buttercream Gang members: Eldon, Lanny, Scott, Eli, Jesse, and Margaret.
Yeah. Del Ditto was in the movie. The Creamettes. Don't forget the Creamettes.
Creamettes. Oh my goodness.
That's weird. They changed from having the role and then the name on the right to having the name on the left and then the position on the right. Okay. Well, I think we all love that. So why don't we just go back to where we talk about these kind of things, huh?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Well, there you go, everybody. Buttercream Gang 2.
Yeah.
Yes. Truly incredible. Truly
The
incredible.
secret of Treasure Mountain was that there was treasure inside Treasure Mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big secret. That's the big secret.
I never would have figured that secret out. So.
Yep. Pretty darn good.
Pretty cool.
The real treasure was inside you the entire time.
Oh my God, it's thousands of gold coins in my rectum.
Those monks must have put it there when I was tied up. I like too that his whole fantasy was always about stealing the girlfriend of his friend away from him.
Yes.
Nice.
Well,
that was
fun.
good. Well, hey, Dan, I got a sponsor here. I can drop it in the chat.
Sure, please do.
Yeah, let me just.
Would you like me to show the sponsor?
Sure.
I can show the sponsor.
Hey.
Just drop it in the chat.
Okay, let's drop it in the chat. Do you want Dr. Monterti's Miracle Tonics?
Whatever you like, my friend. We are doing a live broadcast right now, after all. So.
All right, let's let's do it. There we go.
Okay, how do I bring? There we go. I'll just show it.
Dr. Monterti's Miracle Tonics, good for women and creepy old men.
Oh,
and
nice.
It comes in mint, blueberry, grapefruit, and lemon lime.
Wow.
I'll take a grapefruit, please.
Let me just show it here first before we. Okay, there it is. Now you should all be able to see it. Those are miracle
good for your
tonics.
brain. Good for your brain and your blood and all that good stuff. So get it in you. And
what if you don't have either of those things?
Well, then you're in trouble. Trouble. If you don't have either of those things, then you're going to want to take something else, obviously.
Smart.
Because there's a lot of products out there, a lot of wide range of products. You might also want to take something to make your life easier. You know, say you don't want to take a tonic. Say you want a topical cream.
Oh, you think this is just as easy as me just cycling through these, do you? Okay, here we go.
Now, this suggests to me that I'm able to have sex with monkeys if I have this cream. Is that correct, Jordan? Would I be right in that?
Well, this is a topical cream that just makes your life easier. It's Wakas Max your life easier.
All right.
Easy all cream.
Okay, hold on. And one you add sniff a knife.
Yeah, just the one sniff a knife and you're good to go.
Okay, good. Well, we lost Justin in the transition to showing this image. But you know what? I hope everybody has a wonderful night. We will see you next time. We're going to kill those cameras. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.